Okay. Yes. We are waiting. Mm-hmm. Yes. Ah,
Yeah.
finally. Yes. I think we have some communication
Yeah, this is
problems.
the first time to
Yeah,
go
that's the
live.
first
How
time.
are you?
I'm fine. It's good to see you, Marwa. Yes.
Thank you. How's your day
Yes.
today? The first Saturday. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's first Saturday and it was really nice. It was really nice.
Thank God.
It was really nice. And it's good to see you here.
Thank you.
And we are going to start our live session, but just maybe we can wait a couple minutes to join
Yeah,
other
yeah. When other
people.
teachers join.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Why
okay.
not?
Yeah, we will start it in a soon. Yes, some.
You know, this is a great idea to yeah, to arrange such events weekly for teachers all over the world to share their ideas and experiences in different grades
Yes,
and to help each other. However, we are not in the same country. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Thank
It was
you.
also my idea. I mean, like I was thinking to do this and to to communicate with the people from other countries. How can we have keep in touch? How can we share our ideas? And this idea came to my mind, and I put in action. This is my second week,
Yeah.
and about this live, the live session, and you are my second guest,
Keep
which
it
is
up.
from.
This is very good. This is very good and cooperative, by the way. I appreciate this very much. I think you
Thank
are
you.
self-motivated, Mr. Vulcan.
Yeah,
That right?
thank you, Marwa. Thank you.
Okay.
And so before we, how is the weather there?
It's very hot today, by the way.
Yeah,
It's very hot
it
today
was also here. I mean,
here in Egypt. Yeah.
in the morning it was also really hot also here. Yeah, and I can
Mhm.
imagine that you are in Egypt, and Egypt is much, hotter than
Yeah, in
Turkey.
winter. So in
Yeah,
summer we are boiling.
yeah, exactly.
Do
Yes,
you have your colleagues at your school joining the event? Your colleagues at
I
the
hope
school,
so.
the teacher staff.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
have, and I
it
hope
will
they
be
will
my
join too.
pleasure. Yeah,
Yeah,
it will be
it will
my
be. Even,
pleasure.
even they can't join now. They can watch this session later on. Yeah, they can watch it in
Okay,
IGTV.
can we record? Can we record
Yeah, this is that.
to
This is
upload on
yeah,
my
of course,
Facebook page later?
of course, of course. Now it's recording, and I will send it to you after the session. I will send it to you,
Okay,
the recorded.
okay.
Okay, so maybe we can start, and they can join us. Okay, welcome to our live session, Marwa. And I know you from a long time, and of course, from Facebook. I mean, from
Facebook
online.
friends,
Yeah,
yeah.
from Facebook friends, and I know that you are doing good things in Egypt as an English teacher. I follow you, and
Thank
so
you.
maybe to our audiences, we can start, and maybe you can tell us about yourself. Let's start. Can you tell us about yourself a little
Yeah,
bit?
okay, okay. Yeah. First of all, I'm very thankful for you to invite me to your event today. This is the first live session for me to speak and to share my experience with other teachers all over the world. Thank you very much, Mr. Volkan. And let me
You're welcome.
introduce myself in brief. I'm a teacher of English for about 11 years for different grades. I have worked for language schools and international schools as well. I have a Bachelor of Education English department. Also, I have finished my special diploma in methodology teaching English foreign language.
Uh-huh.
Besides, I had the professional diploma in methodology also in
Mm-hmm.
2007.
Uh-huh.
I have a little bit experience with translation, translating methodology, researches, and psychology at the faculty.
Mm-hmm.
It was my hobby. I like translation.
Uh-huh.
And for teaching, also I have quite experience teaching math for kids,
Oh.
elementary students. For about 4 years, I like math. The foundation of math. I think that when we started teaching the English course, Macmillan English, you and me, the package was math and English at the same time. And at my school, I have worked as a math teacher beside my schedule in English classes. So
Mm-hmm.
I took such experience teaching math and English through this book, Macmillan. And it was a great experience. Actually, I can help my kids in their homework and their topics, studying, and so on. It's great.
Uh-huh. Good.
Yeah, for the grades, I have been working with this year with kindergarten level 1 and level 2. However, I have different experiences teaching kids, adults, in elementary, middle, and high school according
Uh-huh.
to my experience.
I see. Okay, good. And can you tell us a little bit about your school, and maybe your students, and also maybe the area that you live? What can you tell us about it?
First of all, I'm from Egypt, Menofia Governorate. Shubin El Koun is my hometown. It's a town, and it's
Mm-hmm.
the capital or the biggest town in my governorate. Okay,
Oh,
and I
yes.
have been working in Abdel Alim Arafa Language School since 2009, and it's the biggest language school in our governorate.
Oh,
Okay, this
yes.
school is, I think we have different competitions among the schools in the same governorate. It's the biggest school and the
Mm-hmm.
oldest language school in my town and in my governorate. We have different creative teachers of different subjects: science, math, social, and English. In my school, I think it's number one in my governorate.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very nice. Very nice.
and yeah. Also, we have the secondary stage in our school. I think 2 years ago, there were no classes for high school, but we
Hmm.
started our secondary school classes. We have about 2 or 3 classes at my school, and I think they are open-minded in our school. For the classes, they are provided with projectors and laptops. Each class has a projector and a laptop inside the classroom. For the kindergarten, we have a big garden
Mm-hmm.
in the school, big playground, because the school is very big. It has about two big buildings, and about
Mm-hmm.
30 or 35 buses go everywhere in the city and the small villages around
I
to
see.
bring students to the school. I appreciate also the efforts for the owner of the school. He pushes
Oh.
us forward, and he's preparing for a course for all the staff teachers to go to the Bridge Council
Uh-huh.
for a conversation course to raise the level of the fluency for all the teachers of English inside the school
No, I think
to help our students.
your principal is really supporting you there.
Yes, and I worked on this offer to help the school to take part in going like semi national or semi international schools.
Uh-huh.
We have a good curriculum in Egypt for the language school, and we
Mm-hmm.
do a lot of activities with our students, a lot of exams or quizzes. We make booklets by ourselves as teachers.
Oh.
During the vacation, we make the booklets for the students to help weak students as remedial work or homework, extra worksheets
Mm-hmm.
for them to facilitate and simplify the rules and the lessons of the units in the textbook or the course book, student book.
I see. I see. It's good. It's good. And I think we can move to the next question. My next question is, what have you done? What have you done so far for your professional development? Can you tell us about it a little bit?
Yeah, of course. I'm so excited to answer this question. You know, it's a
Yeah.
long story. It's a
So
long
yeah, we are
story
ready
to
to
speak
listen.
about
Yeah.
my professional development, but I think I started it step by step according to my experience at
Sure.
each
Sure you can.
stage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
yeah,
you
you
can.
get the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I start working for the first time in my life
Mm-hmm.
after graduation in a language school, what did
Uh-huh.
I do to practice the methodology I have studied to act like real teacher and real teaching inside the class? I used to watch videos for native speakers teaching their students stories, songs, phonics, writing. I watched different videos. Even for the classroom rules, even for decorating the classes, even for making the bulletin board to
Yes.
welcome the students at the beginning of the year.
Mm-hmm.
As we are second language teachers, I don't like to imitate the Egyptian English teachers. I want to go through the correct track to teach English like native speakers. That's
Nice.
why I
Great. Great.
adopt, some channels, some videos, and uploaded the videos on my computer to study how they
Mm-hmm.
do treat the children, how to deal with them softly, how to solve their problems, how to build strong relationships with the students, not only
Mm-hmm.
for the school hours, but after they graduated from kindergarten or each stage, they can see me anywhere. Teacher, Miss Marwa, miss you, I love you. So that's why I try to get to my children in their way. This is the first
Mm-hmm.
step. When I get used with some techniques, I adopt them with my classes for about 4 or 5 years. Then I wanted to promote my career path to
Yes.
work with elementary, middle. You know, I'm anxious to work with adults.
Oh.
That's why I decided to travel. And of course, I traveled to Saudi Arabia for an offer teaching, elementary and middle school classes. I have worked for 2 years, but I think these 2 years were very rich and full of training and learning as a teacher. These 2 years
It's great.
equal so many.
Yeah, yeah, I am following. Don't You can continue. It's okay. Marwa.
Okay, so I
Yeah, it's
think
good. It's good.
through these 2 years, yeah. Can you hear me well?
Yes, sure. Very good. It's very good.
Okay. I used to make such self-study or self-development for myself when I travel, because I was new in my staff. The supervisor is new. The school rules is new for me, differs
Uh-huh.
from Egypt, you know. And I met multinational teachers, Kenyan, Syrian, Jordan, Canadian. So I
Uh-huh.
have to get different culture backgrounds to deal with such people. Okay, and
Yeah.
they were older than me. in experience and in age. You get the point? You
Yeah,
deal with
sure.
teachers who are teaching in international schools for about 8 to 10 years. And this is the first year for me with no experience in international
Yeah.
school. So I tried hard to work on myself daily, planning lessons, making my presentations, uploading videos and movies to start teaching. My supervisor, I remember, helped me a lot. She suggested.
Who was your supervisor? What was the name of it?
She was an Egyptian. She was an Egyptian.
Good.
She
Yeah.
was an Egyptian teacher, Suzanne, and she was so kind and cooperative, a good listener. Yeah. She suggested that why not to make peer observations for the other teachers in their classes.
Yes.
Each class and to write notes about what's the best thing I like in this class or in this teacher. So I get to know more strategies about active and collaborative learning. I was watching how the teacher is dealing with the class for boys section and how she is dealing with the girls in the girls section class, because each class is has a special nature. If they are boys, if they are girls, and your way of talking or your technique in teaching may be different.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so I think that I tried different techniques like Friar model. I learned about Friar model to teach vocabulary with examples, definition, how to start making groups and dividing my classes into different groups with colors, with names, and to start a competition between each group and then exchange their answers to get more information about the new vocabulary or examples, to evaluate themselves, to praise themselves as groups and individuals. I remember KWL. Yeah, I tried KWL and it's very interactive and interesting for students to start asking them what you want, what do they want to learn and what already they learned about. I remember, but some strategies may be reasonable and suitable for such grades and others can be suitable and matching for lower grades.
Yeah.
So I remember that for Fanon Peak.
Can you also see
I remember
Yeah, love Egyptian people. I met two women from Egypt in Medina.
Yeah,
Nice,
I love Medina. Yeah, I love Medina, Mecca and Medina. This is my favorite. Great.
Okay.
We are so friendly and easygoing, by the way. So back to the same point.
Okay. Yeah, back to the point.
Remember that Fanon Peak strategy, or who am I learning teaching literature for first grades, is more reasonable and suitable. Thinkpairshare with the middle students was amazing. They start sharing their ideas and discussing about it through the speaking classes or writing classes. Yes. I think it's the most common strategy. Yeah. Another one I tried it. Have you ever heard about the round table?
Yeah,
the round table activity. I like it. Yeah, I like it. I think it gives part. Yeah, because each student takes part in the table. They are not passive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
they are
course.
not passive. Each student has his own example or idea or definition to add, to learn, to check, and
Hmm.
this is give them excitement to start work faster and energetic, because the first
Uh-huh.
group or the first table finished the paper, I pin it on the board for a gift or treat, something like this.
I see.
This is what I
Okay.
gain from my peer observations.
Very good. It's very good.
Okay.
I think you have quite
Let me
experience with
move.
them.
Yeah. Let me move for other things. This is the professional development inside the school. Outside the
Sure,
school
sure.
arranged.
Hmm.
Yeah, outside the school, the supervisor organized for the school staff different workshops with another international schools. We
Oh,
exchange experience between the schools in the same capital at Riyadh.
huh. Yeah, I was going to ask you, was the exchange school is in the same area or a different area?
In the same town at Riyadh,
At
with
Riyadh.
the
I
biggest
see.
school in Riyadh.
I see.
Okay,
Okay.
our school organized a workshop at every Saturday to go to different schools in the.
I think it's yeah, connection problem. I think we have, but I think it will be sorted out. Just just a moment. Yo, I think yes, I need to invite her again. Just a moment. Yes. Huh. Let me invite her to join. Yes. Sorry for this. Hi again.
Again, okay. Maybe the internet vibrates up and down.
Yeah, yeah. It's happened. It's normal. So it's not a problem. Yeah. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
continue. Yeah. Where were you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I visited Al Fursan International School at Riyadh for an amazing workshop. They were natives, American native speakers, teaching young
Mm,
learners, yeah, especially the kindergarten kids or students.
yeah.
The workshop dealt with math teachers, science teachers, and English teachers as well. It was 3 sessions in the same day. It was about early learning literacy and how to teach through experiment. How to
Uh-huh.
teach through experiment. That to go outside, and if we are learning
Uh-huh.
about the plant, the soil, something like this, to
Yes.
do what we are learning. And that was amazing. You can make your class chaos in a mess, but the children are enjoying and learning something in their memories.
Yeah, of course.
You will
They
try it with your kids.
I can imagine.
Yeah, yeah. Other workshops, some other workshops inside the school. The supervisor invites some representatives or mentors to come to our school,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and
Sure. Yeah.
schedule us for a workshop. And I remember that two of them were Egyptians, but they were immigrating to the UK. And this is my
Ah.
honor to be Egyptians also. Dr. Muhammad, yeah, I remembered him for dealing with the below level students. The below level students or weak students who have some difficulties with learning, spelling, and writing words correctly. And
Uh-huh.
he suggests for us a competition or an event to encourage our students to join and work on their weaknesses. that was an offer for the competition, Literacy Planet competition.
Yes.
If you heard about it, it's an international competition among different countries. Okay, I think the
Okay.
company is from Lebanon. The company for Literacy Planet, yeah, it's not Saudi Arabian company, by the way. He was, yeah, it's in Lebanon. I remember the video conference
Lebanon.
was
Yeah.
from Lebanon. And I started to engage my students and send an email with a list of names for my students, the top of my students also, to start this event. It was very interesting. Do you think why? Do you think why that competition was unique in its form and target?
Okay. I don't know. I
Why
think
do you
it's a
think?
very. Second.
Why do you
It's about
think?
whole. Or
Yeah.
it's
Why it's
worldwide competition. Is it
yeah?
a
Why is it
worldwide competition?
unique and different in your opinion?
Huh. Maybe it's only. I don't know. I have no idea. So what is it? Because I heard this. That's
Because
first
it's
time.
digital. No, because it's like a game and it's digital. It's outside the classroom.
It's a digital. It's a digital competition.
Yes, it's a digital competition and you can do it at home or at the class time. So it was interesting for the students, attractive because the game is designed in many levels according to your grade and with many different skills. If you are
I
going
see.
to enhance your grammar skills, so you go to the option for grammar. Which grade you are in? Fourth grade, you check the option for fourth grade, and so on. So students can drive themselves to their points of strength and points of weakness. Okay.
Okay. Maybe maybe
After a
at
while,
the Marwa, maybe at the end of the session, maybe we can share the web page with us. You can write into the chat box, and the people can see the website of the literacy competition.
okay, literacy.
If you can write,
Of course.
it sounds really great.
It's a brand. It's a brand company.
Yeah.
Literacy Planet. They can check and send email the coordinator or the supervisor of any school. Yeah, because there will be a video
Literacy
conference
Planet Company.
conversation.
Okay, we see now.
I
Thank you.
welcome. I can tell you that this competition offers money and dollars as a gift or a reward for the winners of students.
I see.
If they get the score. So this is something pushing the students to get higher scores of the competition beside gaining more vocabulary and information in the language skill. Okay. This is for the professional development going through the school or outside the school. Okay.
Yes.
The supervisor all the time recommended for us, all the staff, online webinars. If we don't have enough time to go to school, we have online webinars about teaching writing, teaching reading and phonics. And I followed some of these webinars and I wrote the title for each. That was amazing, working on myself all the time, day and night.
It was really hard and good work. Yeah, it was
Thank
really.
you and results. Yeah, you remember I have launched my YouTube channel at the same year last year.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, teaching simple conversation for adults and trying to learn young learners the phonics and foundation reading steps for blending the sound and differentiating between consonants and vowels. I have also some videos for learning how to read a short story on the channel. this is something to develop my language and to
Yes,
record
exactly.
and correct
Mm-hmm.
myself. Okay,
Yeah.
let's go
And
back to the most important thing.
yeah.
Yeah, my professional development starts before the lockdown of
I will.
coronavirus or COVID-19. Last February, yeah, I remembered last February I attended a virtual event in a country or in a town next to my town in Tanta,
Uh-huh. I
about
see.
2 hours by the train or something like this.
Uh-huh.
The team was from the American University at Cairo, the AUC.
Yes.
Okay, it was so beneficial for teachers and entitled with burnout teachers, or how to be self-motivated, to motivate yourself, to motivate your students, and to be a mentor, or to motivate your teachers, your colleagues in the same school,
Mm-hmm.
to be a reference to your colleagues in the school. You get the
Uh-huh.
point? How to
Yeah.
help,
Yeah. Sure.
how to help, the circle of the staff inside my school. We should be cooperative to creative new things, and you know the phrase that two minds better than one head.
Yeah, they're better than one. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, I like this is it generates more of new things, and it leads to success, by the way.
I see. Okay.
uh
Is that
by the start of the lockdown in the middle of March, I tried to check my online pages to start
uh-huh.
what I call it. I have my name Dr. English. I'm checking the grammar points and common mistakes to help English learners and teachers to avoid through my page on Facebook, Dr. English.
I
Do you
see.
have the
Mm-hmm.
invitation for the page?
I I think yeah, sure. I
Yeah.
think I have.
Yeah, so I revised the common mistakes, or something common between learners and teachers, and start to post something like this.
I
But
see.
seriously, I start the professional development watching the online webinars through British Council, Cambridge University,
Yes.
also, and ITTI Online Middle East from the beginning of Ramadan last month.
Yeah.
They have
And
launched, they have
definitely.
launched different sessions for teachers to develop the Egyptian teachers in their career,
Mm-hmm.
and to cope with the changes in the education system due to COVID-19. So
I
I
see. I
remember
will.
that I have a great
Mm-hmm.
session with Miss Shayma Hamid, entitled with ICQs and CCQs, the common
That's a
session
good point.
for TESOL program. And it was for free. All these sessions are free of charge. All of them 2 hours daily. They schedule the events daily, and I followed the webinars daily in
Great.
Ramadan.
Great.
Some of them were free sessions for phonetics and stress to work
Mm-hmm.
on your pronunciation.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent words. Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to add is for Macmillan English also launched different types of webinars to go through online classes, okay,
Uh-huh.
versus the virtual classes, and how to move to the online classes, teaching the course book.
I see.
Okay.
Great. Great.
I'd like to announce about something. I'm so proud of it. That's the
Okay.
Relu Cairo Mentors platform, if you heard about it, or you can search on Relo. Okay, this is amazing. I appreciate and respect all the mentors and all the team staff in Relo Cairo Mentors platform. Most of them, or I think all of them, are Egyptians. I have attended many sessions for Relo, and I have I'm preparing something. I wish I can share or take part with them.
I hope you can do that.
Yeah,
I am sure you can.
Thank you. They are creative. They are creative and open-minded, and I have attended a special or unique session for Miss Anan Abdurrahman entitled with the title "Rescale Yourself."
Oh,
Rescale yourself. Yes. You can check. Yeah, you can check the YouTube channel. I'm busy now, Kareem. Please, I'm busy. Busy, Kareem. Okay, so
it's normal. It's normal. It's normal.
Yeah, it's so normal. Okay, just 1 minute.
Sure.
Thank you.
So this kind of things can happen. Yeah. This kind of things can happen because it's a live section, you know.
Sorry.
No problem.
These are my kids.
You know, it's live section. Anything can happen. Yeah. I have also here.
So that session for Miss Anan, I remember she tries to ask our teachers in Egypt to change our perspectives and to change our mindset to be traditional teachers. No, it's time to change your mindset and take the risk to go through online to develop your skills, even your emotional skills or your proficiency in language or in methodology. Prepare yourself, enhance yourself with different courses, webinars, workshops, or to at least take the risk and join your students through a Zoom meeting. To think in a positive way.
Okay, is that all, or can I move to another question, or you have other things to add?
Yeah,
maybe you can just...
I remember something. I think that we can help each other. Like some mentors are helping us on their platforms, attending their webinars. I think that you should motivate yourself, and try to Googleize what do you want to learn. I think I tried to Googleize to see what are the websites that I can engage my students through, because in online classes, to see while I'm searching different videos for native speakers. Also, I found something like a treasure of information. Some websites I wrote titles. I didn't go through them all, but I tried some of them. For example, Nearpod, and I can write the website's names in the comment for Nearpod. Okay.
Sure.
Nearpod.com. Yeah. This is amazing. It's a free lessons prepared and organized, hierarchy for each grade, and covered all the skills: writing, reading, speaking, and listening from the pre-KG or preschool till the grade 12. This is amazing. By the way, you can engage your students. Yeah, you can engage your students teaching through the presentations done by the site. okay, and
Yeah,
the
sure.
quizzes done through, or you can get at least the lessons titles and topics to try to design your own. So you have two choices: to try the free lessons done,
Uh-huh.
or to start
Yeah, for
creating your own lesson on the website. This is
I see.
for Nearpod.
Nearpod. Great,
Also,
great. Thank you for this thank you
I
for this
heard
useful
about
web page.
Minecraft
Mm-hmm.
education.
Uh-huh.
For
Minecraft
Minecraft,
education.
this is a game. Already all the children like it.
Yeah,
Minecraft education. Yeah.
yeah, it's very
my,
popular. We all
my
know it.
nephew,
Yeah.
I have my
Yeah.
nephew Marwan. He adapted to Minecraft. And my daughter Lara, by the way, she wants to build
Yeah.
schools, houses, and everything. We can utilize this game to gamify your class. They can go to engage your students
Uh-huh.
through the break time, or to warm them up for something to get them engaged by this game, but for a limited time. For a limited
Yeah, for a
time.
limited time. Yeah.
Yeah, this is for my, I didn't try it, but I like it.
Look, someone,
Something very
sorry, Marwa,
useful and beneficial also English.
yeah, that can you see what they're writing? They said I tried to use Cambly,
Yeah,
but I stopped using it. It wasn't free. And some of Mr. Shekarji said that he used the Nearpod, the previous school, and
yeah,
he said it's very
it's very
useful.
useful.
Yeah,
Yes, thank you. Also, you can try Youglish. Youglish.
Youglish. Okay.
Youglish.com. Youglish.com is like what can I say? A very large library online. It's like, yeah, it's a very large library full of resources from the beginning: letters, sounds, phonics, blending, everything. Even IELTS learners or trainers using this website.
Really?
You can
Wow,
go
interesting.
through, yeah, and you can learn more about pronunciation, because you have something like robot or a partner on the website that you can speak and answer, or to write the words and he pronounce it for you in 4 accents: the British,
Oh,
American, Indian, Australian accent. This is
I see.
amazing. So you
Interesting.
can use it according to your grade. They are young learners, adults, or postgraduate students, or whatever. It's amazing,
Good.
by the way. Okay.
Yeah, sounds great.
Youglish
I will
has different activities. Yeah, they can check by themselves. Yeah, I think our
I see.
followers can check on Google with youglish.com. It's amazing. I do
Yeah,
remember
they are.
quizzes.
I read. They
Yeah,
are
quizzes
writing.
is
They
the most common one for quizzes and homework in different platforms. Yeah, and Quizlet Live. I didn't try Quizlet Live, but I think it's more interesting and have much fun
Yeah,
to
Quizlet Live.
to be interactive.
I'm sure it has a fun. Yeah.
I corrected. Quizlet Live.
Yeah, we can write down it. It's really, it's a great, and the followers also, they can take notes, the web pages. Lovely, great.
Yes. Okay. The last one, we talked about Canvas. You told me before about Canvas. Canvas is
we talked about
I think
Canvas.
it's a primary usage. Using boards, or to try to get the virtual class environment.
Yeah.
If you want to make the online class, if you want to make the online class to be just a virtual class, you can use Canvas to use the whiteboard or the smart board to start write or check the answers, or you ask questions or to explain examples, grammar, something like this. If your students are interested in the way of using Canvas, it's good. So
Sure, exactly.
you can evaluate, or what are your students' attitude.
Yeah,
Teacher,
definitely. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think each teacher knows well the attitudes of his students. Are they familiar to technology and digital resources, or they
Yeah,
are
especially these
not
days.
familiar enough so he can use the smart board or whiteboards or canvas.com? Okay?
Okay, great, great, great. Thank you.
So I think
Allah.
it depends, or
Very
it differs
useful
from one teacher to another.
to another teacher.
The last one, I already used Jumpboard.com. Jumpboard.com, it's a website using pictures and flashcards to teach vocabulary. For example, I teach it family members, father, mother, brother, sister. I bring the pictures and wrote the words on sticky notes to give them like it's interactive board. I stick the colorful sticky notes with words and the pictures, and start to identify with them, or ask them to identify what is this, and to read the new words. This is for Jamboard.com. Okay.
I see. Sure. Can you? Yeah, Jumpboard.com. Great. It's
Okay.
Jumpboard is just for beginners. Yeah, there's a question about Marcella. Jumpboard.com is just for beginners. Is it just for beginners, or
Okay.
is Jumpboard.com is only for beginners, or the other the students or the teachers can use it, experience one?
Okay. For me, I use that for young learners to teach vocabulary through flashcards, to bring the pictures and the words, try to teach them. If you are going to teach writing, you can bring pictures, some helping pictures if you are going to brainstorm to teach writing. So why not, if I'm going to write about a day on the beach, or my weekend visit to grandmother, or something like this, you can write the title in a sticky note and bring some helping pictures to help the students brainstorm about this. So I can use it teaching speaking or writing even with adults, to bring pictures and start giving them time to work in groups, Thinkpairshare their ideas, and start to write. And you have one or two options in Jamboard. You can make your presentation and prepare it before the session and save it. So you can screen share during the Zoom session. You have all the slides, different slides to go through the arrows one by one, okay? And you can make the slides during the session. When you open it, you can make, or to try to bring the pictures and ask them what comes to their mind. If they see a frog, you can search for, you can put the picture and they can guess what animal is it till they get the word frog. So what's the beginning sound of frog? F sound. And you can write on the sticky note the word frog. Another sticky note to put the word in a sentence. The frog is green. The frog is a living thing, and so on.
It's great. You have really nice experiences.
So I think it's it's interactive, and I tried that with young learners. The most favorable feature in Jumpboard is that it's colorful and attractive for the students, because the pictures maybe cartoon pictures, real pictures, black and white pictures, and so on. And they can choose with you the color of the sticky notes you are writing to check, to make the slide together.
It's a kind of interactive something. I see. I think these are the all things that you're experiencing.
Something I miss to say something important.
Okay, you can. It's your, you know.
So these what?
No, you can. It's your time, so you can say, not a problem. Take your time.
Okay, thank you. So all these websites can help us as teachers to engage the students during the class time or the online session, okay?
Yeah.
What
sure.
I'm thinking to engage the students with different tasks at their homes, like homework or assignments or something like this. There are many digital applications to engage them after the session, okay? Like the Bridge Council app or the New Skills app for Bridge Council for young learners. They are fantastic, by the way. It's like a game. They can choose and take and go through the sentences and the grammar rules to check their mistakes. You can define which part they can get the most mistakes and reteach the rule. If they confuse between the present simple tense, the present continuous tense, and they get the wrong answers with this. So through the game or through the application, you get to know that they make such mistakes. So try to review with more examples and more clarification for these tenses. Also, I recommend Playtime for young learners and Jolly Phonics for kindergarten. It's so familiar and common, Jolly Phonics also. And we have many, but I tried these for Bridge Council apps, downloaded. I have some of them on my background, but I don't remember what other different, because we have some applications for just reading comprehensions or short stories and answers.
Sure, and you can share with me them later on, so I can share them with the followers later on. It's not a problem. All right, I think you have lots of experiences. I mean, lots of things that you have done, I think, for your professional development.
I didn't catch you.
I mean, I said that you had lots of experiences.
I think your internet connection is unstable.
Can you hear me now? I think just a moment. I think Marwa's connection is not stable, as she said. I think there's a problem. So I see. Just a moment. Just a moment. Let me invite you again. Yeah, Marwa's connection is unstable. I think there's a problem. Let me look at if she's here. I'm still waiting for Marwa. Ha! Okay. She is back. Yes. We are waiting for Marwa. Okay. I'm sorry for this one, but I think. Yes.
I think
Are
you
you
give
there?
me more time to drink my coffee.
Yeah, it's okay. I think there is a connection problem. I think you have
With you or here in Egypt?
here, there, not here, there. I think you have a problem. But
I'm
by
so
the way, we
sorry.
can't speak now. It's okay. So just a moment. I'll invite you again. I'll invite you again.
Yeah,
I'll
you
invite you
invite me
again.
again.
Just a moment. Sorry for this. Yes.
So
You are great.
I
So
I enjoyed
I
this session so much. Okay, and I have finished my coffee, so I'm
yeah
ready for everything now.
yeah you did by the purpose. Yeah, you just wanted to finish your coffee. That's why you went offline. Great, I understand. Let's move to the next point. And I think your experiences about professional development, was great, and you had really nice ideas, and you shared lots of nice, the web pages, and some sites with us. And I mean, they're really connection problem. Come on. I'm so sorry for this. Really. I'll try to invite her again. Have you finished your coffee? Uh-huh. I see. Okay. So maybe Marwa.
So yeah, ready for the next question.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, well,
I think all right. So
do we
maybe
have
we can.
do we have any questions from the followers? I didn't check
No,
the comments.
I mean, so just I have one question for you, and then it's really, it's a critical question for these days, especially. Let's talk about that question, and then we can stop this lovely session. Unfortunately, we have we have
Of course,
time.
go on.
So what I want to ask you is, as you know that the whole world are in a very bad condition because of the pandemic COVID-19. So can you
Yeah.
tell us about effects on your education system? What effects COVID-19 gives your education system in Egypt?
Okay, let's start with the first effect that school closures. All schools are closed from the middle of last March. All the schools are closed for to stop the outbreak of the spread of coronavirus. So all of
Yeah.
teachers and students are at home through the curfew and the lockdown. This is the first time. Sorry, this is for all. And I do remember that all the academies and centers for private lessons and courses also closed, and we don't have, we can't go on the same cycle of routine in life to go through our tasks during these hard times. And the Ministry of Education launched the Edmode website platforms for teachers and students to better communicate, starting to upload the researches on the platform instead of exams or written exams paper, because are canceled, or there was cancellation for written exams for most of the grades, except the secondary, the third secondary students. They have exams after 1 week. I think this June, the middle of June. But most of the grades have the cancellation of their exams, but they did the researches according to their grades and upload the research on the
Marwa,
Edmodo platform.
Marwa,
This is one.
I think, you know, that our time is running out. It will